Great Peak District Walks Part 2, or walk number 2. We're going to walk through Kerridge today and look at some of the local history. It's a good 3-mile walk, very easy. There's one slight climb. We're going to see Kerridge's very own Stonehenge, which is nestled in the woods up in the hills behind me, up there somewhere. You can just about see me. At the marina at the moment. We're about a 10-minute walk, 5-minute walk from the main road where I ask everyone to park. Details are on the website, greatpeakdistrictwalks.uk, and the postcode SK10. Look for the Lord Clyde. That's the easiest one. All the postcodes are the same down the road, and just park between the two bridges as per usual. Right, Kerridge Marina, which is right behind me here. Now, this used to be the docking port for all the stone that was mined off the ridge behind. That's Kerridge Ridge over there, and somewhere behind me there's a little road. You see it? There you go. That's Raleigh Road. It used to be a railway track that used to run up to the mines, and they used to bring everything down here from there. It used to be horse driven. Right, cart track, but we're going to walk up there and we're going to see the local Stonehenge as well. Now, if you follow the path, the towpath down past the marina, which is behind me now, to the next bridge. It's called it's Beehive Bridge, or Beehive Cottage is just above it. And I'll show you why it's got a name when we get there. Now, as you're walking down the canal, you pass the marina, you're about 5 minutes away from it. There's some beautiful little houses and boats on the canal there, all parked up. This part of the canal got very famous in the early 1900s as being one of the biggest canal bursts. Now, on the website, on the walk, there is some links to the local history, and half of Bollington got flooded, by the way. And by the looks of some of it, the pathway, it's going to go again very soon. Right, we're nearly at the bridge. That's the bridge behind me, and we're going to climb up the steps on the other side, and I'll join you there. Okay, we're at the bridge. That's Beehive Cottage there. There used to be a mill on that site called Beehive Mill, and they used to do ribbons, make ribbons. It's now beautiful houses. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Right, we're going to go up the steps behind me, and say I've got a dog somewhere. Come here, Seb. Come on. Right, he's only 5 months old. I'll get a picture of him on the video very soon. He's trying to dig a hole at the moment. Right, up the steps we go, and we'll show you why the Beehive got its name. Right, we're at the top of the steps. We've just come off the bridge. We're now just take a slight right-hand turn into the woods, and this little area here locally is called Tinker's Clough, and apparently when they were building the canal, this is where all the navvies camped out, down here, all down there, lots and lots of it. Big area. Anyway, on to why it's called Beehive. Now then, in the walls that separate the canal to Tinker's Clough, there's all these little holes in the wall. You see them? There's a few here, one just there. Well, they were what they used to use for beehives. Simple, really, isn't it? Right, back up the hill, and we'll go off towards Kerridge. Okay, we're back at the top. We're on the bridge. I'm going to go that way. I'm going to turn left as though you just come up the steps. And what is he up to down there? Hey, where are you? Hey? Oh, honestly. Right, come on, Seb, this way. Okay, you're going down a bit of a dirt path now, past the gates of Beehive Cottage. There's one of the gate posts, and we're going off straight down there. This is about half a mile up the path from Beehive Cottage, and we're following that path all the way up to the top, up to the main road at Kerridge. When you get there, catch up with me, because we're going to go right and past the old schoolhouse. Reach the main road now through Kerridge, Dawson's farm just behind me. If we walk further down there towards, let me see my fingers, further down there, and then we'll come past the schoolhouse and the cenotaph where we're going to turn up. Okay, we're just a bit further down the road now, and there's the old schoolhouse behind me. Now a house, because not many kids around here. It's either that or they just couldn't afford it. Okay, carry on down the road now for about a quarter of a mile down to the cenotaph, and you're back onto that road that I showed you at the marina, or Raleigh Road. Okay, we're now on Raleigh Road. As soon as you get to the cenotaph, which is just behind me, the sun's so bright today, end of October, and it's in the wrong place. You've got Raleigh Road right behind me. It goes all the way down to the marina, and then in front of me it goes all the way up the hill. And this was a railway track, well, a rail road that ran right the way up to the quarries. This is where we're going, Hendon Quarry, and we'll go and have a look at the chimney as well that Mr. Clayton built. Okay, we're halfway up the hill, up the Raleigh Road. We're now at Hendon House, which is just behind me. They're the gates. If you can go, you can walk through there. It is a public path. At the bottom of the road it does say no through road, but that is just for traffic because there's private houses up here. Right, now then, up towards Hendon House we go. Now through, if the sun will allow me to, is to show you Stonehenge, and it's not going to let me. It's not going to let me. It's too bright. It's just a big stone circle that's down there somewhere. Thank you. You'll be able to see it if you come up yourself. There you go. Managed to get a bit of shade. If it lets me zoom in, and it won't. It is just behind me there. That's the like the Stonehenge stone circle. There's a bit of a maze in it as well. Okay, this house at the side of us has got a big clock tower on it, which used to tell the time for all the mill workers and farm workers and people in the quarries. And to get to it, you got to take a left here and follow that dog. He's really testing. 5 months, he's getting there. He's getting there. Next time, we're at the clock tower. He seems to know where he's going. Okay, there behind me, that's the clock tower. Okay, from the clock tower, come back onto Raleigh Road, and then you'll see some steps between the two houses as you come back onto Raleigh Road. And these steps go right the way up. I'm holding him back because there's a road at the top. Just wait there, Seb. Right, and you got the bridge right above us. And this is still part of Raleigh Road. This went right up to the quarry. Okay, we're almost there. Got the bridge right above us. We've got a dog down here trying to do a quick U-turn right the way down. We're at the top here. That's where the engine room used to be for the train track. Now that's the highest climb anyway, out the way. The bridge there before me, and we've got the old Raleigh Road that runs down. And behind me, you got the quarry entrance. This was Bridge Quarry, namely because it had a bridge, and it's over there somewhere. I don't think it's in use anymore, because most of it is Hendon Quarry now, which happens to be just a bit further down the road, which is on one of the other walks up to the White Nancy, because it's the easiest way up. Okay, now then, our next little venture, Bridge Quarry, and then we've got this magnificent bit of architecture behind me. That's Clayton Tower, named after the guy who built all the mines down in the bottom there is a walk around some of the mine workings. If you want to use that, it's the video one as well, so it's dead easy to find. Remember, everything is on the website greatpeakdistrictwalks.uk. And it's only a short walk, about 5 seconds, and you get a closer look at the tower as well. And unfortunately, as I said before, there was absolutely no reason for it being there, so it's a bit of a folly. Everyone thought it was an engine room for the railway going up. So anyway, right, we're going to go back that way. We're going to follow Windmill Lane now, all the way down to the entrance of Hendon Quarry, and then we're going to go back down onto the railway, and then we're going to go across the fields and back to the car. Okay, quarter of a mile down the road, we're now at the gates of Hendon Quarry, and behind me are the gates down to Hendon House. If we go down there, and about quarter of a mile, if that, going down, there's a pathway that's walled to the left, and that takes you back over the fields and back down to Clark Lane. Onwards and upwards. Okay, we're almost down to the bottom of the road down there. That first building that you can see, we're going to turn left there, and wave bye-bye to the rest of the Raleigh Road. Now, somewhere, I'm not so sure whether this part of the driveway is actually part of Raleigh Road. There's no maps to actually show, but it actually goes straight up to the quarry, so just quite a few people just assume that this is the railway came this way, which means taking a 90-degree bend before you climb up to that bridge. Bridge Quarry. Right, we're going to go this way. I love this time of the year. End of October, leaves everywhere, everything changing. Right, so this is where we're going to turn. You see, Deb knows where he's turning, and we're going to go around this way and past this little gate and down this path here. We'll see you at the bottom. There is also one thing to look out for, are these things behind me, stone carvings. This is Tilly the barn owl, I think it's called. There's a little plaque on the wall. I haven't got my reading glass, I'm sure it's Tilly. Right, okay, right, down we go, and you never know what else we'll see. Oh, an absolutely useless gate. Don't ask me about it, I'll show it you. It's just, so the council thought it was a good idea at the time, obviously. Someone wanted the bonus. Down to the bottom. Okay, when you get down to the bottom of the path, you will notice some pastures down at the bottom on either side, and there and there. Right, that's where they used to put the horses after they finished the day. Okay, right, we're going to go that way and straight down. Okay, right, we're near the end of the walk now. Not being too bad. Walking down across the farmland. Behind me is Hendon Hall, and just one more thing to show you before we go back to the car is this. You see it? The most useless gate in the world. So there is nothing around it. Right? It's just there. So the county council puts it there for a reason, and no one will ever know why. Okay, if you follow the path all the way to the bottom now, over the fields, you'll see a house. If I can get you on, it's a little bit too bright on my screen. The house down there in the corner, that's the gatehouse to Hendon Hall. It comes onto Clark Lane, and just follow the road to the left and just follow down, and you'll come to your car in about 5 minutes. Hopefully I'll see you on the next adventure. For myself, Dave, enjoy walks.